Hi, and welcome to this week's Timer Tuesday. This weekly challenge is for all art lovers, and especially for those who wants to see fast progress in their learnings. If you're the kind of person who starts lots of paintings but find it really difficult to finish any, this is the perfect challenge for you. The rules are simple: just set a timer to 1 hour and paint to the best of your capacities. No fuss, no stress, don't worry about the final outcome, just paint for the sake of learning and loosening up. You can download the image and exercise file underneath this video. In this video, I'll also provide you with a few tips and techniques that I use to create this image. You can check the comment below for the exact time that these tips starts if you'd like to skip to them. Happy Tuesday everyone, and happy painting! All right, I just wanted to take a pause here to explain what I'm doing. Because it's a study, because it's, I have an hour, I won't be able to go as many in detail as I want. So what I'm doing right now is I'm just using a brush with a little bit of texture. It's a brush that kind of mimic watercolor, and I'm painting over the hand all over randomly, just to add some more details. This way is going to add a little bit more of visual interest, and that's just going to help to have an illustration. It's just looks a little bit more like I have put a lot of time on it, when in fact it's just a brush with texture that I put at the very end. What I'll do is right now I put it on multiply, and what I'm going to do is just erase some parts that are in the light, like let's say the top part here, just to make sure that I don't have texture everywhere. Probably this part too, and I might add texture a few more times, one maybe with multiply layer that I have right now to add some more shadows, and maybe one on overlay with some white, just to add a little bit more highlights. One thing I didn't mention yet is the fact that a skin tone has a lot of different colors in it. And as you can see, if you take the time to really observe it, you're going to see a lot of pink, a lot of orange, and it's going to go from very saturated to a less saturated. But make sure that when you're going to paint this hand that you will add those orange and those pink, and to make sure that the shadow are warm. Don't go straight to a desaturated black, but something a little bit more warm, like a saturated orange, something that it's going to be just more harmonious, to put a bit more color in the shadows this way. So yeah, I just wanted to note that. Okay, here is just a note. I'm using the liquify tool because those two fingers look like two little sticks right now. So I'm going to use the blow tool to just pass over them one time each. It's just going to bring them to a natural size. All right. Well, this is an hour for me. Um, I'm pretty happy with the result. I think it's missing maybe a bit of texture all over the hand. Maybe I should have had a little bit more of that brush and tried to just add a little bit more texture. Um, Beside that, I think also maybe her in the background, although she's blurry and it's not a big deal. I feel like I could have just spent maybe a little bit more time having the proportion maybe a little bit better. In terms of color, I think I'm pretty close. And yeah, beside that, I think it was kind of a hard image, I gotta say. At the end, I added that liquify that really helped my fingers because they were way too thin. But you see, this finger as well has an issue. Maybe that the hand here, that whole part should be just a little bit more up. This tiny finger should be a little bit bigger, and the thumb is not exactly in the same position. But overall, I'm pretty happy with it. So yeah, you can go ahead. This is going to be the Timer Tuesday of today. You can go ahead and download the sheet below this video and give it a try. You'll see an hour is pretty challenging. So just remember, we're not here to stress ourselves. We're just here to paint. So let go of the outcome. Let go of the image of you want to do. Just try to paint for the sake of learning and have some fun. And as usual, happy painting.